Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's a special New Year's Eve edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and we are underway in Foxborough. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Sony Michel, his first carry. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And got his man complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. N'Keal Harry, 79 yards. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
Nick Folk.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Now we get our first peek at the Ravens offense, and at the helm, of course, the most valuable player of the NFL in 2019, Lamar Jackson.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Now Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Newton, and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
Now, like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win.
And he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Newton's pass.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The MVP, Lamar Jackson, heading out again with his Ravens. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. And it is now 21-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that'll set them back 5.
Still 3rd down.
Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Jackson's pass intercepted by the Ravens.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception picked by the rookie Kyle Duggar. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
By the Ravens.
It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A gain of 13 yards.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 31 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. And he's got some space here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
The tackling in this game has not been good so far. We've seen our share of missed tackles. Case in point, that one right there. And that miss led to another big play. I don't know if it's effort. I don't know if it's technique.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, they're stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And it's a fumble. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 33 yards that time.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. All told, it's an even. And a first down.
A
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it second down and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just steered the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And he puts it through. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Taylor. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. He does have the one interception, Charles, but I think that's been more than offset by the 3 first-half touchdown passes.
I would agree with you. There. There's a blemish, but when you've thrown 3 touchdown passes to try and erase it, that's a little bit better than the ratio that all NFL coaches are seeking from their quarterbacks, and he's giving it to them.
They'll take the 3-1
every single time.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 63 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, Newton forced out to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dietrich Wise Jr. with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
3 and out.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it is incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's Newton. Rolling to his right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Newton. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Boy, you hold him short of the marker. You got the turnover on downs and then roughing the passer.
That celebration was cut short, wasn't it? Went from raised hands to slumped shoulders as a result of that penalty.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
And his kick is right through. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 70 yards on the pickup. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing Kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The shotgun snap for Newton. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Out of the gun, Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us. Anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. So a 75-yard scoring
Huh?
drive on just 3 plays.
Oh, yeah, I know you had to plug in my headset. I forgot it wasn't plugged in.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That other person left.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Huh?
Now the Baltimore offense heading
I know that chair's loud. That's why I don't sit in it.
touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
Yeah, with them.
when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Jackson and the
This
Ravens come
game
up now,
is
1st and
crazy.
10 at their 25-yard line. We'll start with a handoff to Dallas.
Some bull crap.
Taken down after a gain of about 8 as
I hate this rushing
the
defense.
2-minute warning.
Rushing defense sucks.
I bet if we restarted the game right now, I'd probably win, because now I'm like caught up and everything.
Nah, we ain't restarting the
Bro,
game.
I'm caught up.
Yeah, we can just play another one. I'm off work the next 2 days, so.
Oh shit, okay.
Or next 3 days.
We remind you the And coming up at halftime, Jonathan
not skip
Coachman
halftime.
will be alongside.
I'm not.
He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling.
Doesn't even have a play I called.
3, 2, 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up
Now,
a
there we go.
or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Oh, he dropped it. Yes. My boy patted it out.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
Are you kidding me? Some bullshit.
Field and inside the 45. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
What?
I said he's gonna lose already.
Mm-hmm.
Now Dobbins. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground.
Oh,
And now here is
linebacker read that perfect.
Hey, what's up? This is Lamar Jackson.
Nah, you ain't getting me this time. I'm going out of bounds. I am not letting you make me fumble again. Plus, I had 18 seconds. Touchdown.
This is why I run the ball.
Huh?
This is why I run the ball.
Uh-huh.
And this offense is running away with this one.
That score that they just
We're
gave
gonna score
up there,
over.
that's a tough one for their defense to
Combined, I'll probably score over 100 period.
They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback.
Only reason you got any points is because of the Lamar Jackson hit sticking after I picked the ball off, which is some bull crap.
You're the one who wanted all pro.
I don't know.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
You saw my player.
The 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The good thing is you have to pass it if you want to score.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation,
No way, bro.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Can you call it for me real quick?
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Wow.
Go big or go home.
Almost put quarterback spy so you can't run it.
Final play of the half here.
Even though you are the fastest player on the field.
And my
That's
goodness,
picked off.
another interception.
Oh, bitch, please.
Devin McCourty
Oh,
picks
bitch,
it off.
please. Oh, bitch, please.
Are you kidding me?
Lamar got
That
it. Come on.
he recovered it, but he didn't cause the fumble that time.
If he wouldn't have said that about him, you know I didn't know.
Halftime here. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Time was off the clock.
I'm done.
I know. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Whoops! Hit the home button by accident. I hate when I do that.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
No more interceptions than this game
Bring
he has
back
all
out on the
season.
field and play again, right?
Huh.
But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe a
Oh,
little chance to rest.
I almost picked it off with a big man.
Respond positively here to start the third quarter.
Try not to move, but this here.
And obviously he's battled
That's why you should sit on the bed.
Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
Not.
I really want to know what the fuck you're throwing this shit. After the extra man throwing it to circle.
they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with
Depending on the screen, it changes where the button goes. That's why.
balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On third down.
Wasn't running that time, buddy.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Shut down your run game this time.
Once more. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Time that perfect.
Kill yourself.
Interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game.
7 picks.
6 times since 1960.
And like three or four of mine are turnovers are because you hit stick me with Lamar. Like I don't even have that many turnovers on offense. It's my defense turning the ball over when they pick you off.
That's scary, my defense is doing this.
Sonny Michel comes out of a long line of terrific running backs from the University of Georgia and was a first-round selection for New England in 2018. He does not mind carrying the football, never turns down an opportunity. Top 10 in rushing attempts in the league in 2000.
Ew! No! Are you kidding me? Some bullshit, man.
Stops the return is halted at the 12-yard.
That was a nasty catch, too.
This is really, really difficult.
That was a grown man nasty catch.
Extra effort. When you break a couple of
I wouldn't
tackles,
challenge it if I were you.
really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that
That's only like my second turnover on offense.
trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Jackson fakes the give and
No
keeps
way.
it.
No way. No way. You're lucky Lamar is nasty in this game. He's the fastest player in the game.
Gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. What a run there. I mean, you got speed,
So dumb.
escapability, all rolled into one.
Even though I put quarterback contain and shit, he still didn't.
They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all roll into one. with the ball in their hands, and guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself. I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
Are you kidding me, bro? There is no way. That would not even happen in real life. Now they hoeing me. This game is so dumb. They had the most rushing yards in a single game because it's stupid. He wouldn't have got out of that in real life.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. Just a 4-play drive that time.
Good thing I'm still up 4 touchdowns. Huh.
You wouldn't be if they started running. If we restarted right now, I'd totally win.
Nah.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep.
Are you kidding me? He didn't even jump for it. Wow. They wanted me to actually switch to it.
But these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Nasty, bruh. He is a beast.
Who's winning in the running game right now? Huh?
I know you are.
I like him.
I know. That's because I haven't been really running it. I've been passing the ball. Because you can't stop my passing. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's so dumb.
I told you, we restart right now. I'll whoop your ass.
Nah. I'm killing you. I'm up by 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, because I had nothing to do for
He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing: take care of the football.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one.
Because I'm going to have to tackle you myself.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And here's Jackson on the option.
Bitch.
Corvette.
Are you kidding me? How do 2 players miss the ball?
Corvette.
That is so dumb.
These types of opportunities in the red zone. I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands.
Lit Lamar up and
His team fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Jackson draw play to Dobbins.
that's so dumb.
Down to the 13 and picks up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend.
So freaking stupid.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Rob has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I didn't even accept it. It did it by itself. I'm so heated that happened.
shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
264 yards rushing.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy
I don't remember.
on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Second and 14. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. This time, Jackson will throw it. Open space inside the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And
Ah, shit, my glasses fell off.
and 14 yards is the pickup there, but it will still lead to a 4th down.
Are you kidding me?
I told you, we restart right now. I'll whoop your ass.
Nah.
That next game, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win next game.
I'm gonna play with a different team next time.
Still gonna win next game.
As they cash in for 6.
Okay.
Touchdown is 4th, puts him
You still 3 touchdowns down.
Yeah,
We all
all right.
know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it.
Uh-huh.
Next quarter, I can do
In
all
order to impress in this one, does he?
Yeah.
But what a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What the fuck?
An incredibly short kick fielded way
Oh,
up there.
lucky.
A good-looking return set up here.
At their own 33-yard line.
I'm about to start actually playing a lot better now. Watch.
Next game we play is not gonna
Last time
be
that led to a touchdown.
Okay.
That's a no-no.
Here, score the quarter.
I know, I was 1 yard from it, and my dude fumbled. So stupid.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Come on, bro. You gotta get there.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
From the gun, here's Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Catch is made by Herring. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30.
I'm destroying you in the passing game though.
So signs of
You may be winning running, but I'm winning passing.
Here's 1st and 10. Again, Newton.
No way, bruh.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. And
Hey, I'm streaming.
once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
YouTube will.
Newton firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's
Let's
thinking,
seal the game right here.
this worked well that I can go to right now.
Are you kidding me? This is some ass, bruh. Wow. Wow. The game really doing me like that.
On their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure is starting to rise, and that's
I've played against way better people and it's never done that crap.
when they stop fumbling and after
They fumble way too much in this game.
if they manage to win the game.
You're not going to win by running the football. That takes too much time off the clock.
At their own 26.
And you're 3 scores down.
Jackson gonna run. He'll have it 1st.
Oh, who's the bitch now?
Hey, when you're down like 3 scores, dude, you scored 3 times in the 1st quarter. There's like, I could definitely be winning right now.
Not necessarily.
It could be tied right now.
Nah.
Because I would have scored.
I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent too saying,
Wow, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Only reason you're scoring is because you got Lamar Jackson. You gotta use like the best player in the game.
Using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. So this play, until
Without Lamar, you're nothing.
Running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still work.
Tackle him. He stepped out of bounds.
It's worth the risk. Plus,
Wow, you really?
to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs. Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game defensively.
What you
When
doing
you've got
with
the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. This will be caught at about the 5.
You didn't gain no yards. You didn't lose no yards.
It'll be second down.
Leads to second and goal.
On second and goal, here's the option.
Get back, boy.
This play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
You're doing stuff I don't even know what to do. I'll pick counter that if I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
First, they'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On third and goal, they're going to run the option.
Ah! You got picked off. Thank you.
But you're running shit, I don't know what to do. Like, you're doing all this, like, freaking guessing stuff on your little pen. You scared? You got scared, didn't you?
Nah.
I could have scored with more like
You literally using the fastest player in the game.
2001, right? Yeah. He's tight end. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8. Are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. First down, and they go back to Harris. Through an opening and
Sealing it right here.
Damian Harris, 66 yards. And the Patriots
62 points.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a
Should have way more, but some bull crap in this game.
You and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one, but let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. He's going to run again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Devin McCourty on the tackle.
Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
Down Baltimore.
Dobbins running out of the gun. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to
Mark Andrews, 39 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run. Here's Harris. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And the Ravens have got it.
Damian Harris, the ball carrier.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Come on, dog!
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Jackson, he's going to keep it himself. And a nice move will yield nothing as he stopped behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He uncorks it and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give him 17 on that pickup. Well, that little John helps able to pick up the first get out of bounds as well.
And he has to play a little bit of risk-reward here at this time because they need these first downs. But you know the risk is if they catch him inbounds and tackle him, the clock continues to run.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah, in your mind, you're thinking Lamar Jackson got in the end zone a bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, Newton steps away to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Dances by him. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and...
Jackson going to look to do it himself. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. There was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now Folk for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So a net gain of 1 there.
Their own 26-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
He's going to keep it again. 1st down and more for Jackson. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That's good for a Raven 1st down. 15 yards there. They'll run here with Dobbins.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He's going to run again. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, no shock here. For the 7th time in this game, it appears they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it with the option right, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain.
Down by Jason McCourty. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A play fake to Michelle. Now Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Lamar Jackson.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
today.